Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's kind of a hot topic, and that is raising your vibration or raising your energy. A lot of people don't realize that raising your vibration is an ongoing practice. If you're on the internet a lot, like most of us, then you're constantly being bombarded with people giving out affirmations or telling you what to chant. I am wealthy, I am happy. And the claim is that just by chanting these things over and over to yourself, you will somehow manifest the energy to make the things that you desire come into your life. Even the personality traits that you desire will become a part of you just by you chanting these affirmations on a regular basis. Some of you may have even tried manifesting this way, and maybe you got a few things. And then everything just kind of slowed up and you weren't able to manifest the things as fast or as quickly as you once did. And when you do manifest things, they are hard for you to hold on to. They don't stick around long. So here's my story. Back in the day, when the book The Secret was all the rage, I jumped on that bandwagon too.
One law, it's attraction.
Rhonda Byrne's rags to riches story was just too tempting to resist. I dove into the book, I did the whole visualization thing, and I manifested a cute little dog inside of an office building. I know that's a weird thing to manifest, but at the time I was reading the book and I was just trying it out like she suggested. But that's when I knew that she might be onto something, because it was working. It had worked. I decided to up the ante. In the early 2000s, we were in the midst of the housing crisis when the housing bubble popped. I had a rental property and it was slipping away from me. The market crash hit hard and my income took a nosedive. I couldn't afford to keep this property afloat, but I really couldn't bear to tell my tenant that his home may be going into foreclosure. Those were tough times. There were no PPP loans. There were no loan modifications. There were no stimulus checks. We were just out on our own and we had to figure it out. But here's where things got interesting. I tapped back into The Secret and the law of minimalism. I was determined to manifest my way out of my financial turmoil, and that's when something happened. I mustered up the courage to go ahead and tell my tenant what was going on with the home. He took the news way better than I thought he would, and I ended up leaving my meeting with him with a $10,000 check that he wrote me in order to help me out with my situation. On top of that, he owned a business of his own, and he offered to let me go ahead and work there for a while until I got my properties in order and I was able to get back on my feet. So yeah, I used this law of minimalism and the universe had my back for real. So now let's talk about why so many of you might be using the law of minimalism, but you're not getting the results that you want. You guys know I cover mental health on this channel, and our mental state determines our mental health. Type "call me go" in the comments if you've used affirmations or the law of minimalism only to feel depressed and anxious and defeated because you look around and your environment does not match what you're trying to manifest. So the first thing you need to know is that 95% of our thoughts come from our subconscious mind.
A series of good thoughts that are connected to a series of good feelings. That cycle of thinking and feeling creates what's called an attitude. If you have a series of negative thoughts that are connected to some pretty bad feelings, you'll say, I have a pretty bad attitude today. So if how you think and how you feel creates a state of being, then attitudes are just shortened states of being. You can feel good in the morning, you can feel bad in the afternoon. If you take an attitude, and you begin to string attitudes together, when you combine an attitude, you start to form what's called beliefs. Now, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking over and over again until you hardwire it in your brain. And because beliefs are based on past experiences, then the very boundaries of our beliefs are how we feel. And so when our beliefs get challenged, it typically doesn't feel right.
Our subconscious minds are just like an autopilot, steering our behaviors and steering our actions. Just think about an addict. They may consciously want to quit, but the subconscious keeps leading them astray. It's always hard for their friends and family to believe, but it's true. In order to align our thoughts, our actions, and our emotions with positivity, abundance, love, joy, we have to do a deep dive into our own subconscious mind. Mindless affirmations won't cut it if chaos and negativity fill your day. Even more important than what we call thoughts are our beliefs. And our beliefs are the same as our thoughts, but just a little deeper, or maybe a lot deeper, I should say. The thoughts that we're thinking and the patterns that we're repeating that we don't even realize, those are our beliefs.
There has to be a much deeper. When I say deeper, it has to be down to mineral soil. It has to be down to that nice mineral soil where nothing can burn. You can't burn dirt. So it has to be down that low, that literally is something in you that's at the core of your soul. But you don't find it unless you spend a lot of time with what you want to be in life. I can't give that to you.
Right.
You can't give it to somebody. When you find your true passion in life, I want to be someone that I'm proud of. I want to look at myself in the mirror because I was so disappointed. That accountability mirror I talk about, I was so disappointed in what I saw every day. I wanted everybody to love David Goggins. And a lot of people did. I didn't love myself.
And our beliefs are so deeply ingrained in us that individually we view our beliefs as universal truths. Say, for example, love. Some people find their perfect partner having grown up around love, positivity, while other people struggle despite years and years of attempting to affirm a loving partner and manifest that in their lives. Why? Because these beliefs become our truths and they shape our reality. To manifest, we have to get to the core of who we are, face our fears, and rebuild ourselves to align with our purpose. It's not just all about desires. It's about being that reflection that we want to see in the mirror. It's not until you unlock the fear of coming face to face with all of the misery, all of the things that you wish didn't happen, all of the why me's, that you can get down to the dirt that he's talking about. Rebuild yourself as the reflection that you want to see back in the mirror and that you want reflecting back to you through your present circumstances. Build new thought connections based on your purpose, not only your desires, but knowing that living in your purpose will only lead to your desires. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let's talk in the comment section. If you like this video, go ahead and watch my next video on toxic faith, where we do a deep dive into some common programmed beliefs that prevent us from manifesting our purpose and our desires. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.